lighting doesn't do it right. All stainless steel get the small, two tones get the medium, and PMs, precious metals, get the large. A thing is an extra large for something. Okay, this is a voiceover, so the narrative of my voice might not match the video. I'm not a professional. I'm attempting to give you some better information and explain my take on the watch while you enjoy the video of the actual unboxing and whatever. This is not something that I do professionally. This is a hobby. This is something that I'm passionate about, and I would like to share with you. So lots of you are very critical. I learned not to take everything too hard, but at the same time, I want to get better. And I do take a lot of your criticism constructively. Anyway, so let's start. In 2018 Baselworld, Rolex came out with 3 new models on the GMT Master 2 line. One was the 126711BLRO. That is the new Pepsi bezel, which is a two-tone bezel, ceramic bezel, blue and red, and had a new movement in it, 3285, with extended power reserve and some modifications in the sack absorption with the Powerflex sack absorbers, and also was offered only on Jubilee to be different than the white gold, the old white gold Pepsi that it was already offered. And the other 2 models were the 126711CHNR, the solid Everose Gold edition with the black and brown bezel. Brown is what Rolex calls it, but to me it's a little copperish brown. And also this particular model, the 126711CHNR, the two-tone for us, or Rolesor according to the name that Rolex wants us to call it. My AD always corrects me every time I say two-tone. She does not like that. She says, no, Rolex wants you to call it Rolesor. I'm like, okay. Anyway, this particular watch is, as you see it right here, I'm putting it next to the BLNR, which is the Batman, and the regular and the old Pepsi. It's a two-tone that really works, and I think it's gonna expand the two-tone fans. It just something about the Everose and the black and the way they did the indices, it just and the stainless steel and all that on that particular watch, I'm really it works. I love this particular watch, and to me, it's, as I was saying to the original video, putting it next to the BLNR, it's, you can have both of them and still feel like you have two watches. I know they're the same watches. The movement is a little different, but for us geeks maybe matters, but most people don't care about the movement inside. They go by the look. But yeah, the new movement, more robust movement, 70-hour power reserve, yes, I understand all that. But mostly to my collection, I can add this particular watch without feeling that I have two of the same watches. And they are two of the same watches, but the feeling, the ambience, the emotions that the watch gives you, it's different. I'm not saying that most people should have both, but if you have both, it's not a duplication to me. The BLNR that I have, I don't think this particular watch is going to compete against neither the Pepsi nor the BLNR. As I'm saying to you, it's going to attract its own fans, but you can actually have both watches or three of the watches and still have feeling that you have three different watches. Moving on from there, the case. They say the case is different. I only see a little bit. Again, it might be in my fantasy or in my mind, but I think the casing on the new GMTs, it's a little bit more rounding at the edge. It's like it's facing downwards a little bit, and they say that the lugs are a little thinner. I didn't see that. The lugs to me looked the same. I'm trying on the video to compare them, but I don't see much of a difference other than it's very slight. It is different, but it's very slight difference. So to me, it's very similar. So the difference is not so huge that you will be able to notice in the first glance. It does wear a little different, but again, to me, in my hand, it just sat much better. My hand is 7.5 inches to 7.75 in the summer. I think this was summerish. It was warm, but there's absolutely no links. This is full links, and this is exactly how it came out, no touched, and it just fits me perfect. Well, the BLNR, excuse me, I had to take one out. Did I? No, I'm sorry. I didn't take anything out of the BLNR, but I had to move on the base. I had to move it. There's 3 positions where the clasp starts. I had to move it back in order for it to get a little slack out. So on this particular one, that's the way it came from factory. That's on my, just in case, So 7.5 to 7.75, and just fits me perfect. It feels a little different on my hand. It sits a little better. I think because, as I said to you, the case on the lugs end just curves a little bit downwards, and that's the only thing that I believe makes it the difference. Also, because it's a two-tone or bimetal or Rolesor, maybe the heft is a little different, and maybe that's why it sits better. As I said, it could be in my mind, but it does feel different on my hand. Not much different. It's still very comfortable. Yeah, my BLNR is very comfortable. My Batman is very comfortable. But this one, it just feels right. New toy, I guess. What can I say? Extremely beautiful watch. What works for it is the way the blended everything. The black and the copperish brown matches the Everose gold tone. The numbers on the black, because it has Everose gold, matches and blends even better. The writing in Everose gold, the GMT Master 2 makes the dial pop a little better. The seconds, the GMT hand, and all the hands of the watch in Everose gold, again, gives, in contrast with the black, gives the watch a nice sex appeal on it. I just admire and love that watch, and it's not gonna be my everyday wearer, but I will enjoy it definitely. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks.